Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I survived my Killers-palooza trip. Barely. I came back home from Salt Lake City and then I just got super sick and I went straight back to work. And as you can probably hear, I'm sick again. I've just been working like crazy. Everyone at work has been taking trips, so I've had to step up and work. It's the least I can do. I took a week and a half off, so it's the least I can do, but I'm exhausted. I am sick, but I'm back. I'm going to share my February favorites. Some of these products I did take on my vacation, so they were really great travel companions. And this month's favorite is a little bit different. It's in collaboration with one of my friends from, oh my god, it's been like 3-4 years since I met her online, and I have met her in person. So her name is Betsy. I have collaborated with her in the past. She is a bilingual beauty blogger. Now she's going by the name My Latina Journey. So if you want to check out her blog, her YouTube channel, or any of her social media accounts, I will link them down below. She's currently pregnant, so congratulations. I already congratulated her like a few weeks ago, but she's pregnant. So if you want any mommy tips, because you know you're not gonna get them here anytime soon, you can check out her content down below. So the first thing that I want to share with you is a primer that I've been absolutely loving. This is the NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. I got this because of Jackie Aina. She was raving and raving and raving about this. I was just like, you know what? Let's give it a try. What do I have to lose? I purchased this during the BID sale last fall and I've been loving it. It is such an amazing primer. It is so amazing that if I get a client at work, I work at bareMinerals, but if I get a client with really oily skin that wants a really good primer, I'll tell them, hey, go to Sephora, get the NARS one. Well, NARS is technically like a sister company. We're both owned by Ysidro, so I don't feel that bad recommending something from outside the brand, but this is truly amazing. I use it with my bareMinerals foundations. I've used it with liquids, with powders, with just other like tinted moisturizers or CC creams, with the Fenty foundation, with the Milk makeup, and it just works with everything. I took this on my trip and I had my makeup on the whole freaking day. I would get ready about like 6-7 in the morning, go line up. Doors wouldn't even open until 7 o'clock at night. So I'm coming back home to my hotel like around 1-2 in the morning, and I still had my makeup on. Granted, it didn't look as nice as when I first applied it, but you know what, I didn't really care because my makeup was still on by the time I got back to my hotel. So this is truly amazing, and I'm sure you're wondering how it compares to the Milk makeup blur stick. This just kind of fills in the pores. This controls my shine. The next product I want to talk to you about is a brand new product from bareMinerals. This was launched actually right before my trip, because I did take one of these to my friend in Salt Lake City. So these are the brand new blushes. They're the GenNude powder blushes. Yeah, powder blush. So I got 2 shades. This one I received as gratis from work. This one I bought because I love blush. And this is the one that I'm wearing today. This is Bellini Brunch, so it is a mid-tone peachy blush. This one is Let's Go Nude, which is actually a really pretty blush. I never thought I would go for something like this. It reminds me a little bit of the Tarte Exposed blush, but less purpley. It's a really nice everyday, you know, I want some color but not something pink type of shade. So the reason why I've been loving these, and I'm sure a lot of you are surprised because I've been so loyal to the Hourglass blushes for years now, these almost remind me of like a cheek stain. The formula is super soft, very blendable. It is not powdery whatsoever. It makes the skin look very healthy and like you're glowing from within. They're not as pigmented as the Hourglass ones, but they're still super nice. When we first got the information about these, the company kept describing these as a cushion powder formula, which I did not know what that meant at all, because I've never heard that description when it comes to a powder product. But as you can see in the close-up, if you press your finger, it is a very soft powder formula. But not soft in a way that the powder's gonna kick up and go everywhere. It actually kind of stays binded together. So only when you swipe with your finger or when you press with a brush, that's how you're gonna get the pigment out. But they're really, really good. I did not expect to like them as much as I do, but they're so much better than the Ready blushes that these replaced. If you've been watching any of my tutorials recently, you would have seen that I've been using this brow product a ton. This is the Milk Makeup Gel Brow, and I use the darkest shade, which is Dark Brew. This, as you can see, I have been obsessively using for the past few months. If you like the Glossier Boy Brow, but you don't get as, you know, precise with the boy brow, it's hard to do like a really, you know, small line or fill in with tiny little gaps. I have really bushy brows, so you can probably see. So sometimes I just want to fill in a tiny bit in the gaps, and this allows me to do that. And also, since it does have a gel formula, you know, I just take the little spoolie, brush my hair up, and they stay in place. It's almost like the Glossier Boy Brow met a pencil. That's the best way I can describe it. It's super creamy. I think if you had sparser brows or thinner brows, then you wouldn't like this, because you can't get as precise as with something like the Anastasia Brow Wiz or something super tiny and a little bit harder. So if you have bushy brows like I do and a little bit of sparseness and you just want to kind of lightly fill in, this is incredible. I am gonna have to buy another one very soon because I use this daily, every single freaking day. During my trip, I fell back in love with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I got this in a little 500 point perk type of gift set, and I don't know why I stopped using the Kat Von D tattoo eyeliner. Well, actually I do, because I got a little too cheap to buy this, so I kept buying the NYX Epic ink liner, which does a good job, but this is even better. I can't go back to the NYX one. This is just so much more black, more intense, more long wear. The tip just stays a lot more precise with the NYX one. After a few months, I start noticing that the formula itself will leak, so I'll get little bubbles like on the side of the little brush tip. So it's not as, you know, as a reliable product, and it wouldn't be something that I would have taken on my trip, just because I knew that each single like liner that I purchased from NYX, all of them have leaked at some point. This one hasn't. This one's a real tiny one, but I will be buying the full-sized one very, very soon. It's waterproof. What else can I say? This is just the best one, and I can't believe I went over a year without it, but now I'm back, and I will never ever ever buy another liquid eyeliner. And the last product I want to talk to you about is the one that I'm wearing on my lips. If you follow me on Instagram story, then you've heard me talk about this lipstick a few times. This is the Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle lipstick. I purchased the shade Spanked. The name is a little, I don't know, I don't like it. I find it funny, but at the same time I don't like it. I don't like saying, oh, I got spanked by Fenty Beauty. But the color is beautiful. The formula is absolutely incredible. When I first saw these, it actually reminded me a lot of the Glossier Generation G lipstick in terms of packaging and how the bullet looks like. But this is what I wish the Glossier Generation G were like. It is super lightweight, like I can't even feel it on my lips. A lot creamier, a lot, you know, more opaque, more long wearing, more hydrating as well. and the shade range is so much better. Obviously it's Fenty Beauty, so you get like your normal shades, normal wearable shades, and you get a green and a lilac and the blue, and you know, it's a great product. I did not expect to love them as much as I do. It's something that I went to Sephora just to swatch. And then I came back from my lunch break, and of course my coworkers knew I had purchased something because I came back with a little Sephora bag. But I've been wearing this so much at work, even just because it's very wearable. It's something that people won't really ask me what it is because it looks like it could be from bareMinerals. But I took it on my trip. I wore it to, I think, 3 out of the 4 concerts that I went to. It lasts really well. If I have to retouch throughout the day, it doesn't pill, it doesn't break apart, it doesn't feel uncomfortable on the lips. Because as much as I love the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, which I did take and I wore it in Las Vegas, you can't reapply it and have it feel comfortable. It just starts feeling very scratchy and pilly and dry. If you haven't tried the Mattemoiselle lipsticks, I highly recommend you do so. Go to Sephora, swatch them. The shade range is beautiful. The other color that I'm looking to pick up maybe in the near future is Freckled Fiesta, which is the orange one. That one I think is so pretty. In terms of music favorites, I have a few music favorites this month. First of all, Alex Cameron. I just saw him in concert last Wednesday and he was incredible. It sounded exactly the same as in the album, maybe a little bit better. Actually, it did sound better than the album, but he was just charming, he was dancing, the show was so much fun, and to hear Roy play the saxophone live just like made my whole year. It was so much fun. I also, of course, saw the Killers in 4 different cities. That was an absolute, like, incredible experience. It's been one of the best things that I've done for myself. I will talk about it in another video and you will see the vlogs eventually once I start getting around to edit them. But I loved hearing all the songs from Wonderful Wonderful live. Some of them that I was kind of not feeling in the album, I learned to appreciate them more in person, like Rut. So yeah, I really enjoyed the Killers, and I kind of learned to appreciate Wonderful Wonderful a little bit more because I loved it when it came out, but it wasn't like love at first listen. So it's taken me, you know, a few months to get around to it, but now I really do enjoy the album and it's so much better than Battleborn. But still, it's no Sam's Town. I'm sure a lot of you are like, that's gonna go right above your heads, but you know, I'm a music person. I love the Killers, they're my favorite band. The other music favorite, and I'm sure a lot of you probably love her, I do love my pop music, and Dua Lipa has been like, oh my god, she's so cool. I freaking love her. Music's very catchy. I just feel like she does pop music in a very modern and fun way, and kind of in a fearless way. It's not like safe pop, you know, it's not like your bubblegum, you know, Britney Spears 1990s pop that was like very clean cut. So she kind of has an edge to her, and she's just so beautiful. Oh my god, she is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. I wish I looked half as well as she does. But she's been my recent pop obsession. I know she's coming to San Diego. Tickets went on sale a few days ago. Hopefully they're not sold out. Hopefully, because I really want to see her live. I think she would be so much fun in concert. And that's it for my favorites. I'm so sorry if I sounded a little bit weird, but I'm still sick for some stupid reason. I'm gonna go get another Citrus Defender from Starbucks, then go to work. That's why I'm wearing black. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys were loving in the month of February. I would love to know. And if you tried any of these products that I mentioned in the video, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear back from you. Don't forget to check out Betsy's favorites video, her social media links. Everything will be down below. Thank you so much to Betsy for collaborating with me in this favorites video. And I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye! Hi everyone, my name is Laura and today we're going to be doing another random color challenge video. This time around, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. You guys voted for this palette, so I'm going to be filming this video using the infamous Subculture palette, which I